Hi everybody, I thought I would attempt to show you how I do square drill canvases. This is only my third one that I've attempted. I will move the camera down in a second just so you can see a bit better. But I purchase these little 15 centimetre steel rulers from a local stationery shop. They're about $2.30 each. Buy probably at least two, possibly 3 or 4, just depends how you want to work on your canvas. You can also buy painter's tape, this blue painter's tape from your local hardware store. That's the original packaging. This one's I think maybe 7 mil, no, it looks like it might be about 15 mil wide. You don't need it real wide, it's just to do the edging so that you can keep the sticky part of your canvas nice and clean. What I also do, and I'll pull it down to do this, is I take a piece of the tape, put it on the back of the ruler like this. Just break it off, it's easy to break off. And the reason I do that is so that when you stick it on the edge of the canvas, around the edges, it sticks to the sticky. The steel ruler tends to stick pretty firmly, but it doesn't stick as bad when you stick it onto the blue tape. So start in a corner, doesn't matter which corner you start in. Just take your ruler and put it right on the edge of your first corner so that it lines up with the line on the side. Put it down so it's nice and straight. Just pop that on there. I've already got tape on the other ruler. Do the same thing on your bottom corner. So just butt it up against there, up to the other ruler. Very simple to do. Line it up like that, and that's what it'll look like. What this does is it gives you a nice foundation to keep your squares nice and straight on your canvas. Now I'm going to turn the light on. I don't normally work on the table, so I'm just doing this so I can show you what to do. I would normally I'm just going to leave that piece down because I'm only going to work on that little corner. I just work in little sections. Okay, I've already got some beads in here. So same as what you do with your rounds, obviously. I'm just finding it a bit hard to see because I'm not used to doing it without a light pad. Just pop your first one in. If you've got a few of the same colour, you can do a checkerboard pattern. Just place them down like that. I can do a little bit of a checkerboard on this one. Don't be too concerned if they're not straight to start with, because as you place the other ones in, they will pop in and they will end up straight. That is the idea of having the rulers, just so that it butts up against it. So just continue on like that. Now keep your rulers on until you've actually done that whole section. I would keep them on there. Once you do that, fill that section in. If you like to work in sections, depends how you want to do it. I would then go up to where the other end of the ruler is and continue up to there. Then I would just pick up this bottom ruler and I would move it along the bottom of here and continue along. And that's why I would probably buy 3, so you can leave this one sitting on there until you start doing that bit, or you can work up, depends how you want to work on it. When you get to the other end, obviously you'll need another ruler for that end, that corner, so that you keep them nice and straight. What it does is it just keeps them nice and straight on that edge, and then when you actually go to fill them in, they'll fit in a lot better. It'll make it a lot better for you. Now, some people also ask, oh, do I need a square draw pen? This is a round draw pen. Don't think you know whether you can see that there. This is a round draw pen. Works fine because the top of the bead is actually round anyway. You can still manoeuvre them around the same as you do your round drills. I'm just going back in with a little bit of a checkerboard pattern again. And it's as simple as that. It really isn't as daunting as what you think it is. It can be a little bit more time consuming. What I tend to do as well when I do a section, when I'm filling them in, at the end of doing my section, I will run my hand over it, and if I can feel any that are raised up, I just use, you can either use a pair of tweezers, you can use your pen, you can use your fingernail just to pop them in, and you will get that little click as you put them in there. So hopefully that gives you an idea of how to do it. I'll just show you, I don't know whether you can, whoops, that's come off. I don't know whether you can see that properly there, but that's only a little section. What I might do is do another video once I get a little bit further in, just so that you can see how they're lining up.